messed up. I went the wrong end, but I managed to make myself a slab, but it did crack, which is okay. But and I'm looking right here. I think there's a geode pocket. Hello everybody, it is an overcast, ugly day out, but I'm going to cut open some rocks. Today I'm going to cut open some Madagascar Dendritic Agate. Let me show you which ones I'm going to cut open. So I have these 3 set aside. I actually have a total of 6 of them, but I might just do these 3 because these are bigger and they take a lot to cut. So I'm probably just going to do these 3 today. This one's got a couple of windows. This one's just pretty all over, and this one, it looks like a turtle shell to me. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to cut these, and I'm going to get started. Well, that was all kinds of fun. The last one I had to turn it around the other way because it kept binding up the blade, and I don't want to mess up my motor on my saw, so I had to turn it around the other way just to make it work better, but it came out perfectly. So let me show you these 3 Madagascar Dendritic Agate. All right, so this is the first one I cut, my little turtle shell. Oh, cool, look at that. Let's turn it this way, make it easier to see. That came out really cool. It's got the quartz with some very beautiful banding in there. A little bit of oranges up here, looks like a stain of some kind. Some blacks, that is absolutely beautiful. Got a big quartz right there in the middle, right here. But hey, that is absolutely gorgeous. I didn't know what to expect from that one because the shape of it, obviously, and there was no windows. Let's take a look at the other half of it. Wow, look how beautiful that is. Both equally as gorgeous. That is a beautiful Madagascar Dendritic Agate. I think I did a good job with that one. Let's check out the second one. Leave that one like that. This one, oh, wow. Look at that. Well, you know, I'm going to put them both together. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That is totally cool. A little bit of a fracture, but not bad. Got the almost a small geode pocket, but I don't know what that's all about. But that came out beautiful with the white banding, the blacks. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at this last one. This is the one I had to turn around because it was binding my blade, and I don't want to mess up my brand new saw motor. So let's take a look at this one. Let's set it. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's gorgeous. Oh, look at how beautiful that came out. My saw mark's right there because I turned it backwards, but came out okay. Beautiful. Like the bands on it look like they were brushed on because they're sweeping motions. You know what? I think we need to do the last three. All right, so these are the next three. This one, it's already open. I almost don't want to cut it, but I got to, so I'm going to cut it right down the middle just to see what happens. This one's a really long one, but look at all the banding. You can see it's got a big window all the way down that side and on this side. So of course I got to go the long ways, which is going to take forever. If I turn it that way, it'll be easier. And then this one doesn't really have a clue. There's no hints, nothing. So we'll just take a long cut on this one and see what happens. right, so I got those three done, and my neighbor came over, started talking to me, so I shut off the video, which I'll edit all out, so you guys have already seen the video with the editing. And I forgot to turn the camera back on the last one. And him talking to me and wanting to watch, I accidentally started the agate the wrong way. Not painting it because I pulled the agate off and set it down for some reason instead of leaving it up on the saw. And I started on the wrong end, but I'll show you what happened. Let's take a look at this first one. Oh, wow. See, I didn't know how that was gonna come out. That came out a lot better than I expected it to. Let's check out the other half of that because that was a big long one. That is beautiful. Very, very nice. Came out much better than I expected it to. I didn't think it was gonna have anything in it. I didn't know what to expect because with just a big hunk of agate, I didn't know what to think. So, I'm trying to get it so it stands up. There we go. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at this second one. Oh, we got a geode pocket. Look at this. Beautiful colors. Very light banding. It's just like sporadic banding, but you got that beautiful geode pocket in there. Those nice crystals. Let's hope the other half looks just as good. Ooh, that's got an even bigger geode pocket. Holy cow, look at that. That is a beautiful piece of agate. Hey, neighbor. Honking at me. Beautiful piece of Madagascar dendritic agate with the geode pocket on the inside. So this is the one that I messed up. I went the wrong end, but I managed to make myself a slab, but it did crack, which is okay. But and I'm looking right here. I think there's a geode pocket in that one. So let's take a look. Oh, a little bit of a geode pocket right there. No banding though. Got a big fracture right here. There's no banding whatsoever, but it has a beautiful geode pocket. A slight one. Hopefully the other side has a bigger geode. Nope, that one doesn't have much of one either. No banding, no nothing, just a little geode pocket right there. So let's take a look at all 6 of them together. All right, so these are all 6 of them that I cut open. Not bad, beautiful Madagascar dendritic agate. These things came out spectacular. I love the geode pocket in these two. And this one's not bad, even though there's no banding. You can see the agate all the way through and a little bit of geode pocket. So these came out beautiful. This one doesn't have a lot of banding either, but that's fine. These came out absolutely gorgeous. So those are my Madagascar dendritic agate. If you're interested in purchasing any of them, the link below for my PoshMark, check it out. I have a lot of rocks and other stuff on there. These things came out absolutely beautiful, a lot better than I expected. I've had quite a few of these I've done and they all come out different. That's what I love about them. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.